Hi, this is DH Dunn, and I'm here to ask and possibly definitively answer for myself a simple question: can I lope 10 days unburdened? As we start on day 9, I have never once been overburdened. That I saw. If I missed something, I missed it. But I have not seen myself get overburdened, and I've really enjoyed this challenge. We never really used the power of coffee achiever, but I have enjoyed this challenge a lot. Um, and I think of all the Can I Lopes that I've done, in some ways this might be the one I've learned the most from. I think in some ways this is the one that will affect my regular playthroughs the most. Because I've learned just so much about how stamina works and how weight works and how important and powerful the backpack is. And really how important and powerful well-fed is. I've gone on a journey with well-fed where initially I was kind of dismissive of it. Then I became hyper obsessed with always having it and panicking if I was going to lose it. Then I went back to, if you lose it, you get it back. And that's probably the right approach um, later. But early on, well fed is really powerful. I really did not fully grasp just how much more productive Astrid can be if she never gets overburdened. Alright, so we are dealing with a bit of weather at the moment. We are in Ravine. We are planning to head back to a little old king over here. We're planning to head back to Mystery Lake to look for the hammer. There was a point where my plan was to go summit. And I had an extended break of recordings, and that plan kind of fell out of my head. I do have some of what I would want to go summit. I don't have coffee still. And I do have the hacksaw. I'm now dual wielding hacksaws for some ridiculous reason. In fact, maybe we'll just drop the other hacksaw. We'll see it when we come back here. That way we're not carrying both. Taking 2 hacksaws to the summit is better than taking a low condition hacksaw to the summit, I can tell you that. Alright, so we don't have a bedroll, which is, I'm pretty sure, back at Quonset. Because I did something I often do, which is I wander out of a location intending to return, and then I don't. But you know what? It's fine. How's our water situation? Not great. I think we probably could get back to the dam, even in this weather, or at least back to the trailers. I think I'm gonna attempt that, and we are on day 9, guys. So one way or another, this ends. This doesn't end necessarily. I'm very open to the idea of continuing some of these series that I get to part 10. But as far as can I lope 10 days, we're going to find out in this part. Which means I have to figure out what I'm recording tomorrow. I know what I'm recording after tomorrow. This was not the cave I thought it was, which means we're even closer to the trailers than I thought. I thought I was in the cave across the log bridge. Now I was gonna check the boxcar, and I haven't done that. I may do that. Every now and then you get this blizzard, which is I call this the silent blizzard. It has a muted sound effect to it. I think it's a bug. You get some of the wind noise, but not a lot of it. And I think it's kind of eerie and deceptive. It's definitely a blizzard. It's just as cold as a regular blizzard, I think. Back to my standard schedule after several days of disruption due to the book log. So
Sure getting cold.
I get up, I take my shower, I get in here and I record. I think I can afford to burn a little stamina here. Get to the boxcar. I have never tried. No, you can't light a fire in the boxcar. I'm thinking of the one in Muskeg, but that has a fire barrel in it. We've been collecting scrap for our eventual forging. Pry bar, pretty sure we have one. Yeah, 92%. King. Alright. Not the hammer that I once found here in a distant memory. Sorry, Rosehips, not today. Yeah, I'm back to my regular schedule. It is a Friday. The book has been out for 4 or 5 days. It had, you know, you never know. It had the misfortune of releasing against just an absolute titan of the genre. You know, a mega book. This book went to number 3 on all of Amazon. And last I looked, it was still there. Nothing you can do. So it'll find its audience once the light from that supernova fades a bit. Right now, you know, all the attention of the lit RPG community is there, as it should be. He Who Fights with Monsters is one of the cornerstone series of the genre. That's not. I hope it doesn't sound like I'm bitter or jealous or like, no. This dude worked his ass off to get where he is. He has earned that spot. And I think that book is well over 200,000 pages long. That's so much work. Alright, I feel like this is still Blizzard. I feel like I'm safe from the wolf. I don't have a flare, but I am going to duck into this trailer as fast as I can.
I'm gonna need to eat.
You're fine. Alright, here we are. And we've already been here. Let's check our weight. 37. That's right. I was trying to keep my camera a bit down so that you guys could see the weight more. That's why my camera there. All right. Apologies on that. I streamed Medieval Dynasty, the favorite game of the hobbits at the moment, especially Very Tiny Burb, and had a good time with that last night. We have so much lantern oil. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I really would have rather used this time for reading something. What were we reading? We were reading Mending, and I think we only needed one more. No, that's not accurate. We're not going to research that at all. Carcass harvesting, we've done 3. Ice fishing, we've done nothing. Let's go back to Mending. We'll read an hour of Mending. Who doesn't like Mending? I love Mending. Like, a bucket list item for me is getting Mending 5. I'm watching Well Fed. Alright. Though all those cattails we grabbed primarily in Ash Canyon are really paying off now. Hopefully we have enough water. We do. Alright, we go 9. Nine days, 18 hours, 22 minutes. We lost Well Fed. I didn't eat enough. Oh my gosh, I just gave this big speech about well-fed.
I could eat anything right now.
I was sure I had eaten enough. I didn't look at the calculation though. Well, there we go. And now we are overburdened. Oh, I can't say it anymore. Oh boy. Slightly overburdened. Let's see. What do we drop? Well, I have like 9 sewing kits. I could drop some of that. But can you break up the jerry can? I'm sure you can. Can we? No. Interesting. Well, that took care of that though. Well, that is funny. This game constantly likes to point out that I am just not as smart as I think I am. And I guess I appreciate it. That is my my long-standing theory on why the Long Dark community is so nice. Is that this game really requires you to be humble. It is hard to be an arrogant ass and play the Long Dark because there's just so many points where the game will just point out, nope, you're not as smart as you thought you were. I really thought I had that. I will go back and watch and see how much off I was. All right, well, we still have not moved overburdened because I just took care of that. We have a full day's worth of stamina, so we will stay at 35. We will get well fed back. And what are we going to do today? Probably an extensive search of the dam, or maybe we run down to Camp HQ quick. The goal is the same. The goal now for this run. In fact, let's take notes here for the future. Assuming we live. Find the hammer. Go forge. Get to the summit. There. So we'll remember. That's the order. We have I guess make the bow and probably the pants. Pants or boots. Whatever is available. Depending on how many guts we have. Sometimes that process takes so long. The getting, because then you're like, well, you know, now that I've got the bow, let me get a bear, and you get a bear, and then like, okay, let me get the bear hide cured and the guts cured, and before you know it, another week and a half is gone. Meanwhile, everything on the summit is, you know, slowly rotting away. What is the... So, we need to find a hammer. And we're searching Mystery Lake, where I feel like there should be one in the dam. Like, that's... It's a mechanical-y area. Can I ever leave this trailer, please? Bed. This is the leave trailer. There we go.
Can you eat trees?
Okay. Not giving the stupid wolf an opportunity. We only have to live 6 hours to complete the challenge. Check over. See, that's what I'm wondering about the dam, but I mean, I'm wondering about Camp HQ, but I feel like the dam is the better option, and it's right here, even though it's exhausting to loot. It's so funny that I lost well fed. One of these days, guys. One of these days, you are going to see me run a flawless 10 days. But it wasn't this one. It wasn't the cooking one either. I think Burglar was pretty clean. I think I don't remember making any significant missteps in Burglar. Not giving anything away, but Because you can die without doing anything wrong. I do generally say that the reason you die in the long dark is primarily you, your own decisions. But there are times when just RNG, bad call, wolf you didn't, wolf that you couldn't see. Wrong storm at the wrong time. It happens. Put that on before I forget. You are in. You are in. Hammer, 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 hammer. Cloth. Decidedly not a hammer. I think I missed this filing cabinet a lot. The part of the dam that really exhausts me is upstairs. Just going through desk after desk after desk. Oh, good. We have to be careful about how much we loot here. Got some drama on the stamina front. I don't need that jerry can right now. Use the toilet water, though. That's gonna weigh something. I had high hopes for that tool chest. Better than what we have? I think we have the trail boots. Decent trail boots. What is the weight on these decent trail boots? We'll just leave that. I'm going to immediately look at the impact of this toilet water. 34. Ooh, we're very, very close. Very close. I don't want to end up overburdened and not notice it. So I think what we'll do is we'll head towards the entrance here. I see that lantern. We'll drop a few things. I think probably the heaviest thing we're carrying is all the sticks. We don't need this many sticks, especially not in the dam. That made a huge impact. Yeah. Okay. We did already look at the safe of disappointment. This noise. I played Medieval Dynasty last night, as I said, and at one point there were some wolves in the game, and some of the audio sounds were from the Long Dark, or the same audio sounds, the same public files or license files that the Long Dark uses. I recognize them. It's funny to hear them. Not all of them, but some of them. Long Dark tactics somewhat worked. Taking the torch out made the wolves go away. So. You know, the other thing I learned, not necessarily learned in this run, but proved out for myself in this run, is the walk at the wolves with the torch thing. It really works. There could be a cheeky one hidden. I mean, it's not going to be a need. If you've ever found a hammer in a desk drawer, let me know. Alright, I gotta eat again. Faster than her. Fiction. It's funny how often I do what I feel is a really impressive, really good goat, and then I will fall right at the end, or stumble right at the end, and that's like what losing well-fed feels like to me. Like, I was almost impressive. I kind of want to make another torch before this one goes out. I don't think it will work. I also dropped the jerry can, so no, I can still do it. I think this will go out before I do it, though. Yeah. Fine. It's fine. I think if I ever, really get a Loper run going where I'm trying to get to 500 days, I will struggle with matches because I'm a little liberal with them still. I acknowledge that. I have to go upstairs. That is over
I've
here.
never been so hungry in my life.
Astrid, that is so not true. I'm gonna leave that lantern for now. I always go down here, there's never anything here. This music has a very XCOM feel to it. Original OG XCOM. Not, although I love the Firaxis remake, not the Firaxis remake. The original XCOM UFO Unknown, good old late 90s awesomeness. Just desks and drawers, man. Someone was saying this the other day, too, that, like, looting spots like this, on Voyager it's exhausting because of how much stuff you find. On Loper it's exhausting because of how much time you spend to hardly find anything. But you don't want, the one drawer you don't check, you'll think, oh, there was something awesome in that drawer. Yeah, this is very XCOM. Especially with that little, that like synth beat in the background. Not the strings, but the rest of it. Finding the hammer would be such a great capper to this series, and I really shouldn't say that because now I'm setting it up so that if we don't, it feels disappointing. But it would just be so great to get that at the end and just be so set up to continue. As a writer, you're building towards some sort of catharsis. One of the writing courses I took talked a lot about the end of the plot versus the end of the story. I took this one early in my, after I got serious about writing. And it's really interesting the differences between the end of the plot and the end of the story. The example that they gave was Star Wars. And the end of the plot is Luke. Spoilers for a movie that's been around most of my life. Luke blowing up the Death Star. But the movie doesn't end there. Because that torch should have more time on it. Why am I doing that? The movie doesn't end there because emotionally, the story isn't over. You need that celebration. You need that moment at the end. You need that acknowledgement, to Han or Han, depending on how we're pronouncing him this week, about coming back and putting his friends ahead of his greed, and Luke, reuniting and like all of that. You need that at the end. You need that fist pump. I think I'm gonna let the lantern not go for now anyway. Alright, dead guy, I ignored you last time I walked by you. You were probably insulted by that and got rid of whatever you had. Just fine. Where would we forge? Probably BP. I'm thinking I'm gonna put the fire in this barrel so that we don't lose yet another match. Probably DP. I mean, Muskeg is closer. DP is a safer forge. DP and a Broken Railroad. I often forge at Muskeg, but it's a little riskier in terms of weather, because it's not warm. Plus we have stuff, don't we have stuff curing in... Yeah, we have stuff in Coastal Highway, so yeah, at the gas station, so we would definitely forge. We gotta head back that way anyway. I mean, I guess we don't have to head back that way. We could go from here to Muskeg, forge, and then come back with the hatchet and the knife and the arrows. Oh. Every run hath its decisions, and that's one of them. In fact, I see that question get asked a lot, when you go into a new stream or something. Like, the question's always, what difficulty are you playing? What day is this? Where did you spawn? Have you forged? Where did you forge? What kind of clothes are you wearing? Out of context, that sounds a little sketchy, but... I bet I've walked by a hammer. The nice thing is that this run, if we continue it, I will continue it later. So I will have an opportunity to read the comments. And if there was a hammer I missed, I will read that and go get it. I'm losing optimism in the dam. I'll be honest with you. I kind of thought we would find it in the toolbox.
Take it.
That's a surprising amount of loot for that, but not what I was looking for. We'll check the hoodie. We already have one. We have a lot of clothes. We probably could be working on that a bit. Alright. Lower down. If nothing else, we'll get like a bag of chips or something. This track, I think, really exemplifies the strong direction they took with music in this game. Because the music isn't... a lot of times I like context-specific music, and there is context-specific music in the game, particularly around time of day. But most of the music is almost indifferent to you. It plays, you know, in this kind of disconnected to you fashion. Just about the stark... There's a lot of starkly beautiful music. And, you know, a little sad, a little isolated, and it just really lines up with the theme. This is why, and I'm going to give my own opinion here. It's only my opinion. Nothing they announced about the DLC makes me more nervous than the traitor. Because I feel like the isolation is so key to the theme of this game. To have even the suggested existence of another human alive. We have had a little bit of that with the signal fire and like that sort of thing. That's true. I'm gonna try to get toward. Maybe. Am I gonna try to sneak this? No, because I can't. Okay. I'd have to, it would take too long. But what am I gonna do then? Start a fire? I can't start a fire here. Okay, hang on. We're about to have a ridiculous moment, and I don't want to have one. I could go outside, do the fire outside. That might be faster. Windbreak. Hook me up. Thank you. I've got so much. I'm gonna go with this here. But to get back to it, like, I just feel like, yeah, there's a few things. The signal fire kind of suggests the existence of another person. Put more in here. But to see another person would be just so jarring. So if the traitor is someone, you know, an NPC that you can actually interact with and see, you know, I'm not gonna like, oh, the game is ruined, I won't play it, my childhood is destroyed. Like, I'm not gonna act like that, but I'm just... that's not what I want. It's not what I want. I really like the idea that there is no one else. It is just Will, or it is just Astrid. And even the signal fire is possibly someone who, you know, is no longer alive. This will go out, but I'll try it.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
That's always true, Astrid. The traitor could end up being some kind of system, you know, where you leave items and then the next day different items are there, and so there's the suggestion of a person without ever actually seeing them. That's preferable to seeing an NPC, but I don't really want that either. It is what it is. The best suggestion I heard, which I'm pretty sure was from Very Tiny Burb, was crows. Because crows, you know, in real life, established that you can, if you treat crows well, they'll bring you things. If you leave them food and stuff, they'll bring you like little shiny trinkets and stuff. And they'll start to know where you are. And crows can recognize individual humans. They can tell one apart from the other. They even can communicate that. This has been studied between other crows. So keep an eye out for this guy. I don't know how that would work with the trader system either, because we don't really know how it's supposed to work. In general, you know, like I said, I'm not gonna like, oh, 0 out of 10 unplayable, I'm undeleting this. It's just, it's not what I want. And I would say that seems to be the majority opinion. That doesn't mean it, you know, I'm not saying you're wrong. If you're excited about the trader, that is awesome. And who knows, maybe they'll implement it in a way that I haven't considered, and I'll say, I was wrong about the trader. This is fantastic. You know, it could be like a box in Forsaken Airfield. And you leave something there, and you come back, you know, 3 days later, and something else is there. And the implication is that they landed in their plane, but that implies that those things work. That planes can work, and like, I guess a plane maybe would work in an Aurora, but I think all the instruments would be wrong. I don't know. Because it's not just a question of who the trader is. It's where is the trader getting their materials to trade with you. But we don't know enough. You know, all we're doing now is speculating, or all I'm doing is speculating, because we don't know. Would this be better repaired? There's too much math involved. KirkSteven left a comment about it, and he's right. But I would never do that math on the fly. It's just too much. Too much for me. I was told there would be no math. But this blizzard is a stubborn one. Oh! Wow, it felt called out and stopped. Either that or I walked out of audible range of it. I'm interested to know if that fire is still going in the main control room. Come on, man. Damn it. Oh, TLD. You know it don't come easy. You gotta earn it. Looking everywhere, man. Sometimes the very thing you're looking for is the one thing you can't see. That is the case. This one. I'm trying to check every little nook and I've already been there. Trying to check every little nook and cranny just in case. I think I've done some work in this room already. Yep, we've kind of hit it. We've hit the limit. If it's here, it eluded me. Time to move on. Our stamina is getting lower. I would like to get to Camp HQ. That fire is still going. Nope, it isn't. I thought it was, damn it. I thought the fire was going. Fire. You look dumb. Our supply of cattails is dwindling. We could restart a fire and maybe make pancakes. Can we? We can't make pancakes because we don't have enough cooking skill, right? This item requires ingredients you don't have. Yeah, we don't have enough flour. Yeah, okay. Because we left with the flour back in Kwanzaa. Not a problem. This is fine. This is fine. This is just a typical day in the life of Dunn. Probably, I've been complimented on my ability to kind of laugh off things going wrong. There's a reason for that. I have a lot of experience. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How's that? 333. But hey, it's not the worst weather ever. I tell you what, you play Medieval Dynasty for a couple hours, you appreciate auto run. Thank goodness for auto run in Long Dark. Any game where you're just doing an enormous amount of walking, there should be a way to walk, you know, without having to push a key. Or push a control. Just to give your hands a rest. I have sprained on this bridge, just walking on the tracks. So I assume that's her like twisting her ankle on a tie or something. It's never happened to me anywhere else on just regular walking. But I have had it happen here. And you can see the little sprain warning comes up. So I guess they're telling you. Doesn't happen here.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Astrid Greenwood, you drive me crazy like no one else. Have the damn maple syrup, okay? We're not... There's almost certainly flour waiting for us at Camp HQ, but we'll have Bannock. I hate it when that happens too. Whatever, it's fine. We're rolling with it. Camp HQ, we're bust. We'll stop at the yellow thing. Stop at the boxcar. We'll see a few friends along the way. We'll have a few laughs. We don't have any negative status ailments, so until we pick one up, I'm going to continue to test this, just walk at them system. As long as the torch is lit. You have to have a lit torch, you gotta remember that. You can't just walk at them. Yeah? What are you gonna do about it? Yep, I thought so. Scary human. Coming through. Armed with the power of fire. Tell you what, I'm missing those mega torches now. Yeah. You guys are kind of annoying though, because there's a lot of you. Screw it, man. I'm just walking right at him. Maybe I'm not. Alright, come on, dude. Because I'm pretty sure it won't stop a charge. Good grief. Get a hobby. Now, I don't know if it'll work if you just stand still and let them walk to you. I think they'll go to their charge. Maybe they won't. Worth testing, but not worth testing with the possible completion run here. I'm gonna actually walk this guy. I shouldn't be burning so much stamina though. I'm close to my weight limit. I wouldn't mind cooking this up. BH. Hey you. Come here. Go on, get out of here. Liking it. Can we get this fire off? Go. Come on, Astrid. Astrid, you got
Come
it.
on, little
You got
fella.
it. You got it. I believe in you. Astrid, you beast. You and me, Astrid, all the way. Nothing can stop us. Maglens weather, and we're heading to a potential get yourself a Maglens location. Oh, it's frozen, that's why I can't do it by hand. Alright, while you're cooking, let's check the boxcar and grab these feathers. Or feather singular. Okay, there we go.
This'll come in handy.
Oh, where's that gonna put us on weight though? All right, we're probably okay. All right. Want to do some water? Maybe. How are we on water? Decent, but not amazing. Do some water. We might have a moment with the weight here. Apparently not. We're actually warm. Take too long to grab this carcass unless I put more into the fire. That'll do. Let's grab this. You're under 50% now, right? Yeah. Or grab the hide. I said carcass, I meant hide. I knew what I meant. Alright, a very efficient rest stop. Thank you, Doe. Astrid's getting sleepy. She needs coffee, which we have never found. Beautiful weather. It's, oh god, it's so great when you get this kind of weather. Maglens weather, traveling weather. Great weather to go from one place to another. Make that run. This is fantastic for like going through the muskeg. You get great visibility, or coastal highway on the ice, or Pleasant Valley. Those are three places that well, I don't like Pleasant Valley, but those are two maps and also Pleasant Valley that I like. But get intimidated if the visibility is low. Pleasant Valley can go jump in a lake Jump in a mystery lake. Good old Camp HQ. What's up, Ptarmigans? I don't need you today. You may continue your Ptarmigan-like existence for now. I do have the broth. I believe I left that in in Quonset though. I don't think I have that with me. Camp HQ. We have arrived. We're gonna give this a look. Eggland. I've found it there. I used to find it so consistently here that I would go right to it. Wilderness Kitchen is good. But before I start looting, let's drop some things for weight purposes. We can drop the simple tools for now. Drop our scrap. Right now, we have no use for this cooking oil. Alright, that lowered things good enough.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
I could see me needing it. I'm trying to think if I've ever found a hammer in Camp Office. And my brain now, like, maybe 1 time out of 10 will substitute the actual name for my name. I kind of, they're not interchangeable, but sometimes my brain will say Camp Office instead of Camp HQ. He is a wonderful find. Love is a wonderful thing. And so is tea. Cooking pot. I can spot a cooking pot a mile away. That's one of my special skills. It looks super small on top of the keyboard, though. Yeah, I'm never letting the cooking pot thing go. Damn it, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I just wanted to take this potato and put it over here. I didn't know you could put things on the laptop. Oh, second potato. Had one, yes, but what about second potato? Hey, Carl. As always, you have nothing. Bedroll. I thought I might find it. No Meglins there. Bedroll. Hockey jersey, which I think, don't we already have one? Yeah.
I think I can use this.
Stupid flat hat. That's worse than finding no. Meglins under the pillow. I have found it there too. Nope. Possible it's not here. Might be in the fire tower. I feel like a mag lens in Mystery Lake is kind of guaranteed. This is gonna go out. Give this back.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Take a look at this hockey jersey here in a second.
Perfect.
I don't really want to use the well, we do have the flour now. We could make some bannock. I said I was going to do that. I told Astrid I'd make her bannock. I made a promise. Grab a potato. We can put that on the other burner. Place. Oh, I don't think we have the oats with us though. We gotta get back. Gotta get back to camping. Whoa. What am I missing? Cooking oil. I dropped it. Damn it. Hang on now. It's in here. There. Okay. I also saw some unclaimed wood over here. Unclaimed wood, I believe, is 30 minutes. We did determine that the unclaimed wood and cedar is basically the same thing. Alright, bannock. And a potato. Boom that. Tasty. You want more? Sure you do. Doesn't love some bannock. Throw a little bit more in here. Potato 17 minutes away. We have another bannock that we didn't eat. Elegant. There you go, Astrid. Potato pancakes, basically. Alright, it should be at least a half an hour before I hear you complain about food. I want to put one coal in here. We're going to grab more coal when we go through the... I always hit that cave between Trappers and Mountain Town. Great cattails on the other side. There's always coal in the cave. We are overburdened. Let's see. What? I drop. Well, I need to drop that. Harvest these. Let's sort by, yeah, there we go. Cora will be happy I did that. Getting close to the big sleep. Big moment. Alright, we are still overburdened. If we harvest this, it currently weighs 1 kilo. If we harvest it, it gives us 2 cloth. And the 2 cloth collectively weigh way less. Way less. Way less. Harvesting clothes, or at least heavy clothes that you're not going to wear. Now this is different. But a heavy piece of clothing. Yeah, sort by weight. So we're that was the only heavy piece of clothing we had. But like, if we're not going to use the plaid shirt, we should probably harvest it. I do want to look at the hockey shirt, the other hockey shirt. Should be about... Damn it, I moved while overburdened. Let's drop our enormous amount of flour that we're carrying. That took care of it. I think we're probably already over the 10 days, but I want to sleep to seal it. But I do want to check the hockey jersey. Okay, here is the stove. Chair. Table. Hockey jersey. I saw it. I don't know how much I want to make you guys go through this while I look for this thing. Wow, cloth. You can just pick it up? Oh, no, that's breaking it down. Hockey jersey. There it is. 68%. Is it better? Yeah. Double hockey jersey. Nice. Cool. All right, let's hit the bed. We'll top it off. We were basically there. But we'll top it off. All right, she can go 9. Show me the numbers. Show me the numbers. Come on. Want that win. 10 days. Almost 11 days. So, the answer to the question, can I lope 10 days unburdened, is yes. With maybe a tiny asterisk. On the last day, I did manage to lose well fed. I did get overburdened twice on the last day. Once, right about 5 minutes ago, not even, I took maybe 2 steps. Inside a building, I feel like that's very much... Astrid, I'm trying to triumph here, Astrid. I feel like that's a technicality. So we will continue this run. We're going to put a note in this one. Put it top here. Victory. We did it. We did it. We have loped 10 days unburdened. And I learned a lot on this one. And I had a great time doing it. And I'm so happy to get Astrid the win. I really, really appreciate you guys hanging out with me for this one. I hope you had a good time too. And I'll be back tomorrow with a brand new challenge, or maybe a continuation of a previous challenge. I will decide that during the day. But that is going to do it for this one, and that's going to close out at least the initial component of Can I Lope 10 Days Unburdened. Thank you so much for watching. If you could do the YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe, those all really, really help me. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.